Choke me, Devil Daddy, choke me.
I'm the bad guy. Duh.
Dead Silence is a 2007 horror flick about a cranky Karen getting revenge on people that held her accountable for her own actions. Maybe she and Mrs. Ganesh should team up to make the power-possessed girls. Anywho, let's get into it, shall we? Our main guy, Jamie, is trying to be like Mario and Luigi, doing some makeshift plumbing. And failing while his wife sits there judging. Just then, the doorbell rings and the lovebirds find an unmarked box, bring it inside, and unwrap it to find a dummy. Jamie, thinking this is creepy, goes out to get Chinese food. His wife, thinking this little guy could spice up their sex life, hides them in the bed for when her husband comes back. But Chucky didn't sign up to be a third wheel, and gets this evil shit started.
Alguien a mí me dijo que el mundo me haría a un lado, pues no soy el más fuerte de aquí. Bien, el tiempo pasa y no deja de hacer.
Jamie comes home, ready to bone, but instead finds himself in the Twilight Zone, with his wife now hooked and shucked, but by whom? What's worse is that the new cop on the block is no help, and Jamie's interrogation is basically,
I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
But Marky got nothing on Jamie, and lets him go home to the crime scene, where no one bothered to seal up the only thing that could point the police to a possible suspect. Yeah, get your DNA all up on that evidence, me boy. Rip that shit up. Sherlock decides the culprit must be in his hometown, and goes back to see it's now a pile of crap. Speaking of deuces, Jamie then drops by his daddy's house to unload all the issues he has with him, like remarrying Miss Legally Old Enough over here after driving his mom to off herself. But Scrooge McDuck doubles down, saying that if she couldn't handle the heat, then I'ma find someone who truly deserves this meat, okay? This causes Jamie to leave, but not before asking about Karen and her dummies. But Dad, just like when his first wife asked for help, says nothing.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Jamie falls asleep, but Mary, wanting to get freaky in the sheets, wakes his ass up. Flashing to the funeral, it's fucking depressing. And afterwards, while chilling by a tree, the local crackpot skadoodles her way up to Jamie to warn him about Mary, but Henry grabs her ass and dips. So does Jamie, only to come back after changing his outfit. So, I mean, hey, good thing the filmmakers told us where we were, cause I was totally fucking confused. Our buddy here then decides to not look suspicious by burying the evidence. Yeah, you go, buddy. Revenge your wife by sealing up the only damn thing linked to her murder. Yeah, you go, champ. But Billy isn't going down easy, and stalks Jamie, who drives away while wondering what the hell did he drink out of the mini fridge. Back in his hotel room, however, Jamie is met by Mark, who's holding up a dug-up Billy. Mark tells Jamie he's acting weird. Then Cop of the Year over here gives his #1 suspect a chance to escape. And hey, why not leave your door wide open for him to grab all your firearms while you're at it, huh? Jamie then decides it's time to get down to business, folks, by harassing an old woman, demanding answers while shoving Billy in her face. But Henry tells him to calm his tits and to sit. That's when Henry tells Jamie that in the 1940s, Mary was a famous ventriloquist with no chill. And when called out, Billy throws a tantrum, claiming, I got no strings on me, but this
bitch-ass motherfucker
be bringing me down. And Mary tells the twerp who's the dummy now. A few days later, the kid is nowhere to be found. That's when the town, after the kid went missing, lit this bitch up, cutting out her tongue. And her dying wish was to be turned into a doll herself.
It's Britney, bitch.
Basically, Mary be on that revenge, so Jamie goes to the theater to try and find some clues to his wife's murder, and now knowing there's a crazy ghost on the loose, he makes sure to create a shit ton of noise. Jamie finds Mary's book and gets scared. Jump to Henry, whose wife is talking to Billy, who Henry then decides to bury, but then gets killed by Mary. Cut to Jamie talking to his daddy, only for Marky to show up and say he's under arresty. But then Mary, pretending to be Henry, calls Jamie to lure him back to the theater, where he skadoodles to and conveniently finds another damn boat blowing off the fuzz.
cerveza cristal.
The dream team meets up and finds a secret door that leads to Mary's entire collection of dolls, including the missing boy, who Jamie found out earlier was actually his uncle. And I thought only my family contained deadbeats, huh? Anywho, but this proves that Mary is a Karen who seeks revenge on people that got revenge on her for killing a kid. Jamie tells Mary it's not fair for him to pay for the sins of his fucked up relatives and what they did, but Mary says tough shit and starts possessing the dummies. That's when Jamie discovers she's living in the dolls and sets the place ablaze. But while running away, our buddy Marky makes an oopsie leading to his death, and sadly Jamie also drops to his.
He's not quite dead.
Oh, I feel much better.
You fell out of the tall tower, you creep!
No, I was saved at the last minute.
Ow!
Well, I'll tell you.
Not like that! Not like that! No!
Okay, so Jamie escapes, and instead of dipping out of Dodge, he heads back once again to his dad's to destroy Billy after finding Henry deceased. At his father's house, Jamie finds Billy and burns his ass up. But the Shyamalan twist ain't over, folks, cause Daddy Warbucks is another creation of Mary's, including his Playboy bunny. And the dumbass, after all he went through, decides to lose his poop at this revelation. The movie ends on a cute family portrait that will be sold at every Spirit Halloween store location. The end. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. We're almost up to 500 subscribers. It's just amazing all the support that I'm getting. I'm just very thankful for it. And thank you guys for believing in me. And if nobody has told you this lately, I believe in you. That's it, and bye-bye.
Dumb ways to die.